This video is going to talk about writing equations to express functions. So, for example, if we look at this function table, we have the inputs and the outputs. 112, 224, 336, 448, 560. We need to figure out what's going on and what the formula is to go from x to y. And we know that what's happening is that something is being multiplied. We at least know that because things are getting bigger very quickly, and it's not by a consistent amount every time. So what we need to figure out is what is it being multiplied by. And since we have the 1 and the 12 there, it's pretty easy that we can guess it's probably multiplied by 12, because 1 times 12 is 12. Let's check that with the rest. 2 times 12 is 24, 3 times 12 is 36, 4 times 12 is 48, 5 times 12 is 60. So now we need to figure out how to write that. And you would write that by saying 12x, because that means 12 multiplied by x equals y. So for here, we would put 12x. Now, sometimes you might be asked to graph a certain equation. For example, we have y equals 2x. That is an x. So what we need to do is we need to graph this, and all we're really given is y equals 2x. So I've put a function table down here, and we need to pick some numbers that are going to work for us so that we can graph this. So I'm going to pick the numbers 0, 1, and 2. When you start getting the negatives, I start suggesting maybe -1, 0, 1, but 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, those normally work pretty well for graphing because it stays right around the origin, so you don't have to put like a huge graph with a whole bunch of big numbers in it. So, let's go ahead and figure this out. 0 for 2x, which means 2 times 0, which would be 0. So that means that when x is 0, y is 0, and then we have a coordinate pair. Let's figure out when it's 1. So that would mean 2 times 1. 2 times 1 is 2. So that means x is 1, y is 2. Let's go ahead and do the next one. 2 times 2 is 4. So when x is 2, y is 4. Now we can go ahead and graph this down here on our trusty graph. So all I need to graph are the coordinate pairs, which are right here on the side. 0, 0, that's pretty easy. 0, 0 is right there at the origin. 1, 2 means run 1, jump 2. 2, 4, run 2, jump 4. And there I have a nice line I can make. Now I can predict what the next numbers are going to be. What happens when it's 3? Well, when x is 3, y is going to be 6. What you're going to do for your homework is you are going to solve this function table. You are going to tell me what is the formula to figure this out. How are we changing x to make it y?